Greetings, YouTube. This is going to be another pet peeve video, but this can be very specific to YouTube peeves, which is why that's, if I remember, that's what I'm going to put in the title. It's going to be two things. One is a continuing problem, and that's notifications. I get a notification the other day from a woman. I'm assuming their name was feminine, and there was no profile pic, and I don't know if they actually were. A lot of the time when I encounter these folks, I have no idea what their gender is, but I suspect that they're probably guys. But passing themselves off as a woman, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they were a woman. And she joked that I had been deleting. She wanted to know why I was deleting her comments, and I'd never heard of this one before. Now, if I delete somebody's comments, I block their ass. So I went into her page and I checked it. I didn't block her, which means I didn't delete any of her comments. And I said that to her. I haven't deleted your comments. Maybe you want to talk to the YouTube team about that. If you're leaving comments and you can't see them, it's got nothing to do with me. I said, because if I have blocked somebody, if I deleted someone, I blocked them. I said, now are you going to give me a reason to block you? And I hadn't gotten a reply yet, but then it occurred to me, if maybe she has been leaving comments. Maybe not comments like direct, original comments like the one she just did, but replies. So I looked under that same video, and it was where I was talking about that white people used welfare. Something that a lot of white people don't seem to be aware of. And she had replied to a number of comments below that. And as soon as I read her actual content, it was just kind of the standard white nationalist bullshit. And I called her on it. I said, this is... Oh, look it. Here, now I know what you're actually talking about, and it's just standard white national bullshit. And guess what happens to white nationalists on my channel? And then I blocked her ass, and I deleted all the comments, and I also all her replies, and I also deleted the replies that other people had left for her. Not because they were bigoted, because they weren't. They were very positive comments. It's just that I've discovered that if I don't take out those secondary replies, because the original person's name is still attached, they have still been able to leave replies on my channel. But here's the thing. I never got a notification for any of the replies. So she's leaving white nationalist narrative comments on my channel, and I had no goddamn idea. And the only reason I ever knew about her is because she called her attention to herself by leaving an original comment, and I actually got a notification for that. Surprise, surprise. So again, the notification system on YouTube just is absolutely abysmal. Now, the second YouTube peeve is minor, but it gets under my craw. It's the slider on the side of the screen. It used to just be a standard width slider with an arrow at the top and an arrow at the bottom that let you move it up and down. With either grabbing the slider or pushing the arrow, you had a choice. Okay? Like my browser gives me that choice on every single place I go, but YouTube changed it. So now it's this oblong with like those nice little tasteful rounded corners, and there's no arrows anymore. So now I have to grab the bar for real and move it up and down. It's much less accurate. It does not give me the fine control of being in the page where I want to be at any given time. And it's just poor interface design. Flat out, you're making my experience less usable and less pleasant. Is that why you did it? Do you not want people to be able to get to things lower on the page? It's just crappy design. And I wish that everything YouTube has done since I have been on this platform, and I've been making these videos for more than 11 years now, I wish that everything they had done had been opt-in, not either opt-out or you have no choice. Every single thing should have been opt-in. All of it. And if you can't have a system that supports that, then you need to get a new system. And if you don't have a system that makes sure that a content creator gets every single reply and every single comment, if they want to see them, I know some people don't, but I want to see them, and I don't see them, and white nationalists are leaving their bullshit on my channel because of it. And that's irritating and disgusting because other people are using my platform to leave their racism. And that's some bullshit right there. So let's talk about YouTube peeves this week, because this is one that gets under my craw, both because I can't get the notifications I need, and white nationalists are sucky, and I really don't like poor YouTube interface design.